Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video on the TacoMania YouTube channel. In this episode, I want to share with you a video of a recovery I did for one of our local city buses and why the Maxtrax recovery board is an important tool to have as part of your recovery gear. And no matter what the terrain is, snow, sand, mud, or gravel, they will work great. Before I get into the video, these are the two Maxtrax recovery boards that I used to help not just put the bus, but other stuck vehicles on the side of the road. It's just a quick and easy way to get out if you don't own a winch or other recovery gears. The application is fairly simple. First, determine your drive terrain if you don't already know, whether it's a front, rear, all-wheel, or four-wheel drive, and then place the boards in front of those tires, whether they're on the front, the rear, or if it doesn't really matter. And then depending on the situation that you're in, that you're stuck in, a little push, some digging or tire spin will help you catch the studs on the board to get traction and be able to gather that momentum to get out. Getting into the video, so last Friday on January 11th, we had a big snowstorm here in Missouri. And no one expected that the snow to drop so quick in a very short period of time. The snow that we got was slippery and mushy, which just created a huge mess with the cars getting stranded and just slipping off the main roads. The bus that you see in the video was stuck on a road next to where I live. This specific section of the road, as you can tell, is an incline, and depending on your vehicle and the tire tread that you have, you might make it, or you just reach a point where your tires are just spinning and then you have no traction. I wasn't there when the bus got stuck initially. I just happened to make my second run on the street, and there were cars that were already stuck in the middle of the intersection, just spinning their wheels. So a bunch of guys and myself helped push them up the incline to give them the momentum they need to keep on going. And when we were done and cars started moving and getting that traction, I went to see what's up with the bus. The lady bus driver could not just leave the bus and go home. She literally either had to get the bus back on the road, wait for a tow truck, or hang tight for the night. I spoke with the police officer at the scene and told him, hey, I may be able to help her get out. So I got the okay from him, and I proceeded to get my boards off my truck and went up to the bus and to talk to the driver so I can determine what the drivetrain was on the bus. So I had her press on the gas, and we found out that it's a rear wheel drive. So that's why you'll see me in the video putting the boards on the rear tires. I gave the driver specific instructions to not hit the gas hard, because then her tires are just going to spin and she won't get that traction. And then if she does get that traction, she's just going to get on those boards and they will just fly out the other way. So it just defeats the purpose, and she may damage the boards in that process. So I told her to just gradually give the bus the gas to get on the board, and then we can get that momentum and get going. You'll notice over here on the right side, towards the rear end of the bus, it was sitting about 2 feet away from that electric post, so it was critical that the bus does not slip and hit that post, which may cause a more serious problem. I will be fast forwarding the clip because it is a 30-minute video, and so it doesn't get boring, and I will let it run normal where there's action when there's action going on. This was our first attempt, which was successful, as you can see, as we got the bus away from the curb and from the electric post. Then you can see me looking for the Maxtrax boards in the snow because the bus pushed them out when it drove over them. And then I will be repositioning them under the tires so that we can try again. As we attempt to go at it again, this small car decided to lose traction right where I needed the bus to move forward and to the left. Just epic timing from that guy. So the police officer and myself had to push him up and away from the bus, which was exhausting and ended up taking up probably around 10 extra minutes just so that we can get him away. Our second attempt was successful as we got the bus moving forward and to the left more. Just want to point out something interesting I noticed. In the two attempts, as the stoplight turns green, the bus literally gets moving as if the stoplight knew that it was time to go. After the second go, we did several attempts, and in one, the driver decided to hit the gas harder, which made the tires spin quicker and ended up damaging one side of the boards by melting the studs. It wasn't a big problem as I could still use the other side of the board, but I was literally just, if she did it again, then I'm like, I can't help you anymore, and she's stuck in the middle of the road. We got that bus at the angle we wanted. I was using both boards on the driver's side tires to give the bus the needed traction to turn left. It was just an epic moment as we finally got the bus going and back on the road. The police officer and the driver were just ecstatic and were cheering away. The lady was so happy. She was yelling, thank you," and she was off back to her station so that she can go home safely. In closure, just to describe how I'm amazed by this product, these boards are rated for vehicles with a weight of 3,500 kilograms, the equivalent of almost 7,700 pounds. As noted on their website in the FAQ section, they also document there that there are customers who use them on rigs in excess of 6,000 kilograms, the equivalent of approximately 13,000 pounds. Well, with this video as proof, these Maxtrax boards did not break and were I was able to use them as they're supposed to under the pressure of approximately a 30,000 pound bus. That is about 4 times what they are designed for. It's just amazing. This is a close-up picture of the damage done to the board, which was just a user error by hitting the gas hard and just spinning the tires on the boards. And it all happened in just one attempt. I'll be posting a video later on how you can fix that specific damage where the studs are melted, and you would be able to reuse the board just like new. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope y'all find it informative. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Maxtrax, just wheel it.